Frederick Barbarossa, one of the greatest emperors of the Holy Roman Empire in the Middle Ages, ruled from 1155 until his death in 1190. His surname Barbarossa means red-bearded in Italian. Basic overview of his life. Full name, Frederick I Barbarossa. His life period: he was born approximately in 1122, and died on June 10, 1190. His origins: the son of Frederick II, Duke of Swabia, of the Hohenstaufen dynasty, and his mother, Judith, of the rival Welf dynasty. This merger made him an acceptable candidate for the throne. His most prominent titles: Holy Roman Emperor, King of Germany, Romans, King of Italy, King of Burgundy, and Duke of Swabia before that. The main stations of his reign after his election as King of Germany in 1152, his rule focused on three axes. 1. The struggle for power in Italy. He launched 6 major campaigns over 3 decades to subjugate the rich northern Italian cities and reimpose imperial authority on them. He faced fierce resistance from the Civil League of Lombards, and was defeated at the Battle of Legnano in 1176. The conflict ended with a settlement in the Peace of Constance in 1183, granting cities wide freedoms in exchange for recognition of nominal imperial sovereignty. 2. Managing the relationship with the papacy. He sought to assert the superiority of imperial authority over the papacy, which led to a long conflict with Pope Alexander III. The conflict reached its peak with the election of a loyal pope, Pascal III, and his exposure to excommunication. He eventually reconciled with Pope Alexander III in 1177 in the Peace of Venice. 3. Strengthening central power in Germany. He used smart concessions to please powerful princes, such as granting his cousin, Henry the Lion, the Duchy of Saxony and Bavaria. He revived Roman law, Justinian Code, to strengthen the state's authority and system. His rule contributed to strengthening the sense of German national identity. Participation in the Crusades and death. Frederick participated in 2 crusades that had a significant impact on his fate. The Second Crusade, 1147 to 1149. He participated in it as Duke of Swabia, accompanied by his uncle, King Conrad III. The campaign was a militarily failure, but it strengthened his position. Third Crusade and death, 1189 to 1190. He led a huge German army overland to the Holy Land. On June 10, 1190, he drowned in the Salif River, present-day Göksu, in Turkey while crossing. His sudden death caused most of his army to disband and frustrated the campaign. Burial place and legacy. After his death, an attempt was made to preserve his body, or parts of it, for transport, and it was reported that he was buried in several places: St. Peter's Church in Antioch, flesh; Tyre Cathedral, bones; and a church in Tarsus, heart and entrails. He became a German national legend in the 19th century, as it was said that he was sleeping on Mount Kyffhäuser and would return to save Germany in times of need. His image and title were later used for political purposes, including by the Nazi regime, which dubbed Operation Barbarossa the invasion of the Soviet Union in 1941. Frederick Barbarossa's most notable achievement was in promoting the idea of empire and German identity, although his unbridled ambitions in Italy ran up against the limits of political reality. If you are interested in more details about any of these aspects, such as details of his battles in Italy or his legend in German folklore, I can provide more information.